Now we're live.
All right. Welcome to Shineology 184, everyone. If you get drunk, get stoned, fall on your ass, break your ass, it's not our fault. And what else, Phil?
Adjust your mic. You're a bit quiet.
It's turned all the way up, Phil.
Yeah, well, then put your head a little bit closer to it, or put it closer to your head.
Oh, no dicks allowed.
You pass out on camera, you fall out your chair and go boom. That's not our fault.
Yep. Just means you had a Phil moment. What are you drinking tonight, Phil?
Orange Blast.
Orange Blast again?
Yeah, today's day 40.
Day 40. All right.
I think I might start drinking after 45 days. On 46, I'll start drinking again. Maybe.
Okay. What'd the heart doctor say?
Well, so far so good, and since they haven't called me with an appointment for the last test, they were supposed to schedule me 2 weeks ago, but since they haven't been calling me, fuck them, I'm ready to drink again.
Okay. You gonna share this out, Phil?
Yeah, as soon as you got it on the collective page.
I think Braid was going to kick that on there as soon as we got on. We got several viewers right now.
Okay, Frey just messaged me. He already shared it, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. What's everyone else got going on? We got fucking mosquitoes all over here. Taking care of the critters. They fucking bite the shit out of us. How about everyone else? Everyone else having mosquito issues? I know down south they're having heat issues. Charlene, what temperature you guys got going on now? We're pretty mild. Light breeze, 83 degrees out. The only issues is the fucking critters. See if Phil back in here. Nope, he fell out. That reminds me, I gotta fucking change water. So bear with me, everyone. We got Phil back. You hit the wrong button, did you, Phil?
Yeah.
I gotta change the water outside. Tomato plants don't want to grow if they don't get water. Oh. I'll be right back, Phil. Chat with the people.
Okay, peoples.
Goddamn mosquitoes.
Let's get ready to party. So what's everybody's weather like out there today? I'm around 80 degrees and blue sky, except for wildfire smoky haze. Other than that, I got blue sky.
All righty.
Oh, Roy's got us outside now.
Yep, I had to change the water in the garden. I got a sprinkler system hooked up. So I
Why
change
don't you
it
turn
from
the
one line
camera
to
around
the
and show
other.
us the garden? Now put it on the big screen.
Damn, Phil, you're awfully needy. Come on, fucking buttons work. All right.
I see trees
Fuck
and
being out
bushes.
here. Yep. Tomato trees. God damn skeeters. Back inside. Fuck those mosquitoes. Okay,
That's
we
what
got
campfire
comment.
cologne's for when you're out camping. Take a smoke path, get
Yeah,
some
but I
of that
don't feel like
campfire
fucking.
cologne, and the mosquitoes leave you alone.
I don't know about these motherfuckers. It's those black with the white stripe ones again. The one that Eric's been having issues at his place with. Steven says he's got heartburn city. Charlene says it's hot as hell out. It's 110 there in Arkansas. Why don't you go visit them, Phil?
No thanks. That kind of heat would kill me.
Let's see. Steven says, come on, put on stage. There we go. It's around 77, 78 here with humid. Charlene says, hi, Steven. Just being out there for a few minutes, I got fresh new bites all over me. Stupid fucking mosquitoes. It says, hi, Charlene. What else you got going on there, Phil?
Just another day on the calendar.
How's the weather there where Sonia's at?
More storms is the last weather report I saw.
Damn. I do know they got the Cajun Navy down there helping out with all that flooding and shit.
Yeah, Sonia's in the danger zone herself.
That sucks. Have you heard anything about selling your truck yet?
Yeah, well, the guy that keeps saying he's going to come over, well, he don't. He was supposed to show up yesterday, but he didn't. So fuck them.
Yeah.
Especially if I can get more money out of someone else.
Yeah. What price you got that truck at now?
Well, I advertised it at 4, but the rock bottom that I'm willing to accept is 3.
Yeah. What'd you eat today, Phil?
Breakfast and a small lunch.
Let me guess. Potato salad.
No, leftover mac and cheese.
Ah.
I mean,
Changed it up a bit.
chili mac.
Chili mac. Good thing no one's around you right now with chili mac. Yeah, it's taking it easy. Being lazy bum. What's everyone else got going on out there? You know, the Appalachian Mountains are flooding. Down south, everyone's frying like an egg.
Oh, I'm
Over
just
in,
barely at 80. Like, actually, I don't even think it's really 80 yet. I think it's like 78, 79. But it feels about 80 outside.
yeah. We've had storms just miss us the last few days. One grain bin, one 50,000 bushel grain bin, it got fucking all knocked over due to a tornado. Couple of hour, about an hour and a half from here. Steven said I had a beef enchilada and they were hot. That's why I got heartburn. Yep. Could be worse. Could have burnt your tongue off. I need to send Phil that fucking jar. That way he can fucking burn his ass.
Ha 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 ha.
It'd be something to warm you up when on a cold night or a cold
Yeah.
morning. Or if Brandon ever comes over, you can always hand it to him.
Make him eat his words.
Yep.
And a little bit of punishment for his behavior would help.
Yep. Well, in that jar I made, there was one Reaper pepper, and a ghost pepper, and a dehydrated scorpion.
Damn.
It's all ground up into powder, so whoever gets their hands on it would be nice and hot. Let's see, Steven says I ran sugar wash yesterday and I'm running some again today in my 3-gallon pot. Some more to run tomorrow. Well, I guess I'm gonna run the rest of the week. Probably power next week. Then I get to do it the second and the third distillation. Yep. Are you gonna run a little thumper or jar rig with that to enhance some flavors, or are you just looking for high proof? Who's that behind you, Phil?
Nobody's behind me.
I see something.
The wall.
No. Liquor. You got a liquor.
Oh. Yeah, the liqueurs are on the top shelf.
Yep, I see the Jaeger. What's everyone else got going on? I don't know where Eric's at. He's fighting flooding issues. Straight Jacket's probably sweating his ass off. Probably taking a fucking skinny dip in his pool. Miss Lisa, she's doing a brake job. Sounds like it. I don't know where everyone else is at. Knott's got something going on to where I'm running it tonight. Steven's got his heartburn. Any other news around that area, Phil? What
Yeah, it's
town's burning?
420. It's 420 on the West Coast now. Smoke break.
All right. I'll drink to that. Phil's trying to cough up a lung. Have you heard anything from Brandon lately?
Nope. But since he ain't cleaning out his room, I'm gonna start selling his shit. Okay. How much do you think would be a fair price for a go-kart?
I have no clue what kind of shape it's in and all that.
Well, he quit running it because he said there's something wrong with the fuel pump.
I have no clue, Phil.
$500, $400.
I have no clue what kind of shape it's in.
Fine, tomorrow I'll send you a picture of it.
Sounds like that's something else you're going to have to get running too then. That way you can get more money.
Yeah. But I might just say, fuck it, sell it as is. Although I know it'd probably fetch more money if it's turnkey or rope pull and go.
Yeah. What size of motor's on that thing?
I think it's either a 5 or a 6 horse.
Then it shouldn't have a fuel pump then. It should be just gravity fed.
That's what I was thinking.
Right, if it's not running right, it's probably the carburetor's got gunk in it. That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we talk about Straight Jacket and he jumps on.
What up, Straight Jacket?
In the house.
I didn't even notice you were talking about me. I've been busy. I've been working on my website and shit, and it's been driving me nuts. I spent $1,300 a day on fucking hardware. I mean, yeah, on computer shit.
crispy where you're at?
Puke it up, Bill. Puke it up.
I ain't puking it. I'm
Damn.
just choking it.
I'm not going on camera because of it's been too hot around here, and I've been running around my yard naked.
I was correct on that one.
It was
Yeah. Earlier, Roy said you're probably skinny dipping again.
Yep. It was 102 at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Damn. Where Charlene said it was 110 degrees.
We've been under heat advisory for a damn week.
Not us. We've been in the 80s. Dodging a few storms here and there.
Yeah, it's kind of cool right now, actually, because we got some cloud cover, a little rain, a little thunder going on, but it's typical for this time of year here in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
You can gauge your clock by the rain.
That's what it usually is here too, but it's been missing us. There's been quite a few tornadoes that popped out the last few days around here.
Right.
One farmer lost a brand new fucking 50,000 bushel bin. Just got finished. The tornado fucked it all up. So I guess it sucks for him.
Yep, I would see what would.
Have you been selling much on that site?
Well, I'm just starting to get it up and running. Like I said, I spent a lot of money today for some software that is supposed to help it out a little bit as far as getting it out there. But I've sold a few items, not much right now. But once it gets out and about, right now I'm hooking it up to Pinterest. And my consultant he's working on it steady. I have a very smart consultant who he's a Nigerian. And he's very good at what he does.
As long as he can figure that shit out for you, that's the most important thing.
You damn right.
Or otherwise you'll be pulling the rest of your hair out.
Well, by the time he's done with it, the website should be pulling in about $5,000 a week. I'm hoping. I'm not going to cross my fingers because it might bring it bad luck.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a website that could do that.
Phil, it takes a little bit of money to make a little bit of money.
Ain't that the truth?
And I'm spending myself a little thin right now. So this shit better take off.
Well, if anything, you got your OnlyFans club.
Yeah, right. The old timers group.
Yep.
If you ain't sagging and you ain't dragging, you ain't in it.
Nope. All out skinny dip paid. This is what you do not do.
That's right. I've got to buy.
What else been going on down there for you?
Not a whole bunch. Same shit, different day.
Yep.
Enjoying my retirement.
You'll enjoy it more once that computer website's all fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm just gonna wait and see if the money starts rolling in, and I'm gonna start fattening my wallet.
My mom's their parents' lair.
I hope.
Yeah.
I normally live in Chicago.
And then by the time all that's done, I'll probably dry up and die. Who knows?
Never know.
I should really get you back.
Still gonna go into Georgia.
Can I check out the restroom for you, Tracy?
I'm thinking about it.
Think about it.
I need someone to shoot me the address.
I'll get hold of April and have her send it to you.
All right.
Oh.
Why are you in there?
And if the weather's right, I'll just bring a damn sleeping bag and set it up underneath my papa.
Yeah.
I'll text you.
Bill, quit zoning out.
I'm not really zoning out. I'm just still listening.
We should bring the kids here.
You need to get Steven's message out of the screen there.
Joseph.
I read
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I read it 3 times.
Kimbo says hi, y'all.
Let's break into the stables.
Hey, Kimbo.
Steven says that he's gonna run a thumper with the sugar wash.
He got my little package,
Yes, he did.
and yeah, he said he's got it sitting on his top shelf. I had to
Yep.
remind him that it was bourbon.
Yeah, Sunday night he took a couple of sips out of it.
Yeah,
Really? Okay.
it's 100 proof. Good too.
This doesn't feel like something you get over in a day.
No Everclear?
Nope, I don't do Everclear like Phil.
I wasn't planning on told the kids that, but
Of course, I think that's just a ploy he puts on.
Yep.
that could have never happened. I still think
Nick says, good evening, folks.
Yeah, he said it's 110 where he's at.
and I wasn't.
Woo!
That's how it would be.
What does that mean?
That's
Yeah,
about-
that kind of heat would kill me.
Well, that's about what the heat factor was here. The straight temperature was 102, but with the humidity and all that shit, you couldn't hide from it in the shade.
Yeah. Nick, I'm in southern Nebraska.
Steve says he took 2 big sips out of it again already.
Ah. Bet you that'll help that heartburn a little bit.
Yeah, well, it'll burn it right out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Gotta enjoy life when you can.
I've got to get out there and make some more. I'm running low on my second 5-gallon barrel. I've got a couple of gallons that I need to pour in one, but it won't come
Yeah, you
out.
gotta keep that stockpile going.
It might not come out to about 70 proof, but still 70 proof. It's smooth.
Yeah, you don't need to be always at 100 or 110.
No, I remember when I first started out, hell, 60 proof was good to me.
Yeah. You're the one making it.
And that's right.
You make the decision of what you want.
And it's always good to have a variety of proofs. Some people can't handle 100 or 110, you know. Hell, some
Yeah.
people can barely handle 40 proof.
Yeah, we got some pussies around here that think 60 proof too high.
Right? You know, if you got good customers, like I've got a few reliable customers. In fact, I got a few up there that my son uh, had acquired, and you know they like theirs about 100 proof, and so I send it to them.
Yeah. All you have to have is something to sip it with.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to be fucking chugging it.
Oh, I did mine straight out the shot glass. No ice, no nothing, just straight the fuck up. I like that. I like that slow burn down there, you know, and swish it around your gums a little bit, and then swallow it. Yeah, buddy.
Your boss is a real
Yeah.
Over the gums and past the tongue, and there you go.
Yep. Down to the tongue and warm the belly.
Yep.
Andy Cooper.
Stephen, you just need
Someone
to
just
remember
sent me a friend request.
if Stephen likes what I supply, that was a taste that I sent him. It's gonna cost him next time. I can't give it all out for free.
Nope.
I give out the sample like I do all my other customers. I give them a sample, and then they can decide what and how much they want.
Yeah.
I wish I could sell it on my website. That would be awesome.
Well, you could, but you'll get bad remarks. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
Someone will be knocking on your door.
I don't want to do that. I don't need no feds coming into my house.
Nope.
But I'm getting my website as of today, getting it set up with Pinterest, getting all my advertising schemes going. Hopefully, in a little bit of time, I'll have it rolling. Look,
Yeah.
Nick, what are you selling? What the fuck do you think I'm selling? Or are you talking about my website?
Probably about the website.
Yeah. Motorcycle stuff. A few antique parts. Some might be hard to come by. Brand new stuff, though.
Like a very responsible citizen.
I got all kinds of stuff on there.
God, it's just so sad, you know.
Write this down. It's Straight Jackets Cycle Works. That's straight, STR8.
She is lying.
Jacket Cycle
She
Works.
wanted to get hit. She is trying to steal
It's
my
on
baby.
Google. You can Google it.
Stole my late husband's land from her ugly casino. Drove him
It's
into
a work in progress, he says.
Yeah.
Not a word comes out of that woman's mouth to be trusted. Mrs. Snell, I won't warn you again. I'm just saying, the way I treat
Straight jacket, he's in Florida, in the panhandle of Florida.
does
Yeah.
not reflect on how I treat Steve. Look at my records. I am doing everything.
Bill's Olympio, Washington.
She told you so.
The Evergreen
Former
State.
poser.
Ha ha ha.
Nick says free shipping.
Well, that all depends now. It's all drop shipping, so I don't own a whole bunch of the products. I gather them, and they're all drop shipped straight to your fucking door.
Unless it's a full motorcycle. Then you'll hand
Unless-
deliver it.
Yeah, but they'll either ship it to you in a crate or write it to your house.
Yep. Cash on hand.
I made a song for my website. Let me see if I can plug it up. Y'all
All
can.
right.
Fucking redneck. You should just look at her. Lose some spurs.
Maybe. Great jacket music. Sounds like he's having technical difficulties. You gonna smoke that cigarette, Phil, or are you just gonna play with it?
Well, it keeps going out, so I have to keep relighting it.
Nick says he needs some parts for his 2001 Harley Davidson Softail Deuce.
Yeah. Well, what kind of parts does he need?
Great Jacket will try to find you the part. He's got connect.
If I don't have it in my shop, I can probably find it for you.
Yep. He's part of he's a founder of a motorcycle club. Says an
How
engine.
you like that sound? I have that on my website.
We can't hear nothing.
Oh, because I turned it off. You couldn't
Looking
hear
for it. Engine and reasonable.
that. Go buy a whole new bike. You buy an engine for that what you've got. It might cost you more than a new bike.
Sometimes.
And then you never know who's been in it. Somebody's probably got it all screwed up.
Yeah, that's why you gotta go to someone that is reliable.
Yep. I've got a whole bunch of basic accessories. I've got clothing. I've got boots, knives, all kinds of stuff on my website.
Is this a mistake?
No.
When?
And I'm always acquiring more.
I used to play this all the time.
Yeah.
Right now I've got well over 150 products.
Can we get back to safe places just for 1 minute?
That's good.
So distracted. I think to check in on clients. Maybe we should have gone to the judge and we should have
What state are you in, Nick? That will help us know where we get help for you.
Yep. You never know. I might know somebody in that state. I'm the founder of Psych Ward down here in the Panhandle of Florida, affiliated with the Outlaws. They're in Alabama.
Alabama.
Uh-huh. What part of Alabama?
Marcel says, evening, y'all. Welcome to the group, Marcel. Hang out, have fun. Just don't fall down and break your ass. Mobile.
Mobile. Mobile. Going mobile.
Really? Okay, maybe.
I might know a few people up in that area. Give me a while and I'll see what I can do. You say it was a 2001?
Yep.
A Deuce. Well, that's a tall bike. Them Deuces are tall bikes.
Where's it?
Ride a Deuce, you got to have long legs.
Garage playing video games.
Giving you a thumbs up on that.
Yeah. I like my bikes low to the ground. I got a 1979 shovel head and a 1990 Electric Light Ultra Classic.
I'm all four wheels. I haven't had a bike in a long time.
Look, I'm 66 years old and still get out there on the blacktop. I've got friends that are pushing 80 and they're still on the blacktop.
Yeah, we got guys around here like that too. Jose's grandpa, he was riding up to 90.
Yeah.
He turned 100 this year.
Awesome.
Still lives all by himself.
Yeah, at that age, you don't need a woman. They'll kill you slowly.
Yep. His grandkids go over there all the time, hang out with him. He still mows his yard, refuses to let the grandkids mow the yard. He lets them pick some of the garden, though.
I got kids. I got my kids come over and mow my yard. I don't have to do it anymore. They got rid of my lawnmower. There weren't nothing wrong with it.
Well, his daughter bought him a brand new rider, so he likes getting out on that thing.
Well, mine was a riding lawnmower.
Nick says, is the people with four wheels that you have to watch out for?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
I like to ride in their mirror. I want them to know I'm behind them.
Yep. We just had someone get fucking killed over here because it was both their fault. He was going way too fucking fast. They figured he was going about 90, and a car fucking pulled out. Well, by the time he slowed down enough, it was too late. Take responsibility both ways. That, and they were just coming out of a cornfield too, so the corn's so tall, you really can't fucking see around it.
Right.
You gotta fucking sneak right out.
Jonah, you want to watch me beat this thing?
Are you still playing video games?
Okay, you told me to rest.
And going that fast, you can't swerve on a bike.
Unless you're just into the infinite lives.
That'd be cheating.
Wind up in the ditch. Wind up in the ditch.
Not wrong.
If he would have swerved into the other lane, he would have had a semi straight on, which he would have easily lost that one.
That looks
Instead, he went right to the side of the pickup.
that's 100% not Marty, but that guy's vibrating.
I've slid both my bikes a couple of times.
Okay.
I learned the leather and a helmet will save your ass.
What is that?
Well, this guy didn't have a helmet on.
I still have all my leathers, chaps, jacket, gloves, boots.
Yep.
Yep, I agree, Nick. Bikers that split the lanes, are part of the problem.
No, I came here to tell you.
That's because they're in more of a hurry than they really need to be.
Yep. Gotta enjoy life.
That shit started in California. Lane splitting.
Yeah. He was an out-of-stater. He was coming back from surgery.
Of course, it's legal over there now.
Yeah. And you know who my dad is, right?
Here in Nebraska, it's an option to wear a helmet.
This comes from him. So cancel your date and back the fuck off. It's free cost.
I don't wear a full helmet. I wear a turtle shell.
Oh, I got 3 different helmets. One's a skull cap, one's a head knocker, and the other one's a full face mask.
Yeah, I can't do a full face. I got what we used to call a turtle shell, but it's the same thing as as what you just said.
A head knocker.
Skull cap.
Oh, the skull cap. Yeah, that's even smaller. Yeah.
That's all I wear.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I had a Kawasaki 650, I think it was. Man, I fucking hit a bird hit me fucking right in the fucking face. That fucking sucked.
I had a hornet hit me right on the forehead, and it went up into my helmet and stung the fuck out of me and just kept stinging. I had to pull over quick.
Yeah.
I do.
But that's what you get when you ride.
Yeah. It was a few years ago. I was coming back from Kansas, and I ended up seeing this fucking guy on a fucking bike. Fucking a turkey fucking flew right out in front of him.
Right?
He went for a ride. That fucking bike went sliding. Pulled over. A couple of us tried to help him out. Called 911. He was all fuckered up. What saved his life was having a full mask helmet.
Yeah.
Because that turkey came right out in the fucking front of his face.
Back in the mid '90s, I used to use my Suzuki 850 as a commuter bike for an hour and a half commute each way to work.
Right.
And sometimes I'd be working day shift, other times I'm working night shift. And I remember several nights where I would be doing the last 7 miles down a straightaway backcountry road. I open up the throttle to hurry up and finish getting home. And road bugs leave big old welts if you're not wearing pants.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, when I was in the Marine Corps, we had one of the guys, he was driving a fucking crotch rocket, and he hit a fucking deer. It fucking killed him.
I've come close a couple of times to hitting deer.
Yep. Always those magic hours, just when the sun's either coming down or going up.
That's right.
Yeah, and he was a daredevil too, so he was fucking always going 100 miles per hour. So it don't matter. When you're going that fast, anything fucking jumps out in front of you, you're kind of fucked.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, on the same backcountry straightaway I was just talking about, I broke the speedo cable on my Suzuki 850 at 150 plus. I don't know what the plus is because that's where the cable broke.
She's a known crusader. Her father had a mortgage refi business in Boca Raton. He scammed a lot of people She was 15.
It says I heard through the grapevine that Phil's getting married.
Yeah, I heard something to that effect too.
Like her father.
Yeah.
And I remember last year him saying, no way in fucking hell I'm ever going to do that again.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
Your old firm represents
we'll see.
unscrupulous characters. One in there who throw under the bus.
Either way, I got several bottles in a reserved group that for the last 10 years or more, I keep telling all my roommates, and even Brandon knows it, that that collection or the reserve bottles are specifically for the day I get married or buried.
Or both at the same time, right?
Right.
I'm not doing that marriage thing again.
Hey, Maya. I'll walk with you.
I guarantee after this relationship, I doubt if I'd ever want to try another relationship. Sonia's the last one for me.
I belong to an old time club
You should help people, Marty.
called 4F Club.
Yeah.
Find them, feel them, fuck them, forget them.
Yeah. You should give it a go.
Yeah, that's pretty much my brother's stance on relationships.
This.
What you just said. Plus, my brother would also treat them like a postage stamp. Lick them, stick them, and send them on the way.
Right?
Bad loans, payday lenders, corporate tax evasion. It's not sexy, but every time you take one down, it's one step closer to legislation. That shit counts.
TV that I got on showing extreme heat temperatures all over the country.
Yes. And let me off this case.
117 and somewhere in Louisiana.
For sure.
Down there in them swamps where the humidity does nothing but climb.
Thank you.
Yep.
See.
The other night we had Jason Acosta in here chatting with us on Sunday.
Right?
He said that
What can I
the day before on Saturday when he got in his vehicle said 121 degrees.
traumatizing it? It's not my place to give the details, but I'm concerned.
Yeah, you can damn near just fill your steel up without turning the heat on it and watch it drip.
Yep.
Especially when I try to convince him that some of his plans are a little.
Some of the areas on there they're saying with all those temperatures, California and Texas,
My health influence.
but the hotter ones I've seen on there
I know your time.
around some of our friends
I was thinking
like Jason. You got Charlene and Richard.
he's like this to have some extra
Just it's so fucking hot. Your air conditioner dies off, it's gonna die off.
Right?
supplement fee so you could focus on getting Marty back on track.
I've got sprinkler system set up garden. All I have to just turn them a little bit one way, and
Right?
it'll mist over by the campfire.
Great.
I did it one time this year when it got 101. It was fucking gorgeous in the fucking.
Yes, thank you.
It was just perfect mist. Didn't have to do a goddamn thing. Now the mosquitoes are so fucking thick. My ass don't want to go out there.
No, I'm coming.
Yeah, they're working on the fundraiser for Shadow.
Oh, yeah?
Lisa's working on it. Damon's working on it. It'll be up and running here soon. I know Mark Morgan's also going to be helping out with it. And a lot of other shiners too. So if you want to help out or anything, look up the militia, Lisa Day. She'll be the one kind of head the whole thing up, her and Damon.
Yeah, I got a text from Lisa, I think, the other day to that effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent her a link earlier. She said won't be able to join because she was doing something about working on her brake job she was working on.
Right?
Especially up there in the mountains she's at. Definitely need the brake.
Roger Blinkhorn, Blink check.
Asshole payday leader out of St. Louis. They raped 3 million people over the coals and got off with a settlement. We couldn't really hear what they were doing. Why do you ask? You two setting up together?
Well, after he's in prison. I gotta look at the evidence that was suppressed. There's no way to get they'll check it a whole lot more. They'll charge and legal interest rates and a metric shit ton of stuff for this guy. This right here.
You got any mash working off their straight jacket?
No, not yet.
Created
I might get to it this week. Get some going. I think I got some from my last run. It's probably pretty good right about now. I might run that through and see what I get. Probably about 20 gallons worth. And I've got some new. I got some new corn from Trucker's Favorite, and I'm gonna blend it with some Jimmy Red. I might get a unique taste. A unique taste out of it. It might be the kind you gotta sneak up on it. Unique.
Yep. Well, you never know what you're gonna get until you fucking try it.
That's right. It all comes out of alcohol, so you really can't go wrong.
Nope. If it comes out with a funky flavor, all you have to do is rerun it.
That's it.
How's that plum working off, Phil?
It's taken forever and a day because I barely put any sugar in it. I didn't put enough sugar in it.
I don't use sugar anymore. That's too expensive. Good bourbon don't use sugar.
Yep.
Anyway, y'all, I got to go. I've got to get back on my website and work on it. I've been on it steady for the last couple of days, so look at that. I got
All right. Well, appreciate you coming on, chatting with us.
No problem. I'll try to sneak in here when I can. One day maybe when the weather cools down, I might have some clothes on. All right, y'all have a good night.
We'd appreciate that one.
Yeah, y'all have a good night and come visit my website.
All right, you have a good one. Take care, Straight Jacket.
Good night,
Bye,
Straight
y'all.
Jacket.
Good night.
Nick says, how long should it take for corn to molt? And when do you know when the sprout corn is ready to grind?
Should only take a couple days.
Yep, few days. Especially with the heat that we have right now, it should take off pretty quick. Don't let the sprouts get very long because they'll give it an off flavor. Don't let it get a 1/2 inch long. About 3/8 of an inch is what I do. I tried malting some oats I got from one guy. They must have been some old oats because those motherfuckers never fucking malted at all. So I kind of confirmed him on that. He said it was last year's, and I was like, yeah, bullshit. It might have been 5 years ago. So I got to go talk to the seed lady again and get some fresh oats. Because, oh, what was it? They were harvesting wheat and oats around 4th of July and shortly after 4th of July. So I know they have plenty on hand right now. And she's got some different type of oats over there. So I don't use as much corn. I haven't used corn in a while, actually. I've been using other grains, milo, wheat, barley, oats. I've been making more of a hillbilly brandy than anything. Been playing with a lot of bananas. Apples should be done here soon. Then I'll be messing around with some apples. I'm located in southern Nebraska. We got every type of fucking grain that known to man here because we got irrigation. And Phil's always make a bunch of fucking noise. Dang, Phil. Let's see. Come on, Phil. Up, hold up. That'll be funny because it'll probably be they'll be chasing after Brandon, running into your house.
I'd lock his dumb ass out.
Oh, I've got all sorts of different buttons I can push on here. Makes all sorts of different noises and stuff. So sometimes I just do that just to fucking be difficult to fill. Now I wonder if Eric's going to pop in here. We mentioned straitjacket. But Eric's got all that flooding going on too, just like Sonia does. Yeah, sometimes I'm goofy with some of that shit. Ugh. Let's see. And then you got the shotgun. That's for Chinese Phil.
Maybe I should get my Chinese eyes on.
Okay, Steven said, Roy, I sent you hot got information on the hawks that I have. All right. Yeah, Nick, this is fucking something special. If it was in the 90s or higher, Phil would not be on here. He would be in the mountains hiding, sitting in a
Yeah.
creek.
Yeah.
He would be pulling the same thing that Straight Jacket is. He'd be naked in the fucking forest. Sasquatch looking at him, shaking his head, going, "There's something fucking wrong with that guy."
The best part about my favorite camping spot is it's so buried deep in the mountains that there's no phone signal. Totally off grid.
Kimbo says, "Hey y'all, I'm running Shine, teaching someone about it. Got a still hand finally." Good job, Kimbo. Keep to the fundamentals. Always make sure that you don't have a leak. Why is that, Phil?
Tick, tick, boom.
Phil's had a very close call. Earl, he had a close call.
Thank God I had a fire extinguisher.
Yep. That's why I use electricity most of the time, unless I have no choice.
Yeah, well, what's even better is now I got one twice as big as the one that saved my ass.
Yeah. Kimbo says, "I'm not a Phil, even though he was almost my dad." Ha
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 ha.
ha ha ha.
Well, I'm pretty sure Kimbo would have educated your boy a little bit on respect. Yeah. Kimbo, did you get that one person moved to where you guys are at? Last time I seen you were trying to get someone to travel someone to your area. Kimbo says, "Laugh out loud. I can teach anyone respect." Nick wants to know, where's Brendan at, Phil?
In Lakewood, the next county over.
Okay, Kimbo says, "Yep, that's my new steel hand." Glad to hear that, Kimbo. How's the doggies doing? Doggies, cat. Kimbo says, "Away from Phil not being a pain in Phil's ass."
What?
He's talking about Brandon.
Oh. Yeah, fuck Brandon. He's a big boy. He can go live on his own. Fuck him. I don't need him.
Kimbo says, dogs and everything is good. I have Archie, a total different dog. That's good. Just takes time working with them. Nick says, in Phil's ass or Phil is a pain in Brandon's ass? I think they're both a pain in each other's asses. Phil's heart seems to be doing better too without Brandon around.
Yeah. Slowly getting better. Yeah.
Yep, just don't do nothing foolish. Drink a gallon of fucking Shine.
Not in one night, I wouldn't.
Kimbo says, Nick, I think the little birdie needed a flight lesson. Yep. He's staying with someone else right now. See how well that goes.
Right. He's a big boy. He can learn to live on his own without daddy.
Yep.
Fucking.
Steven says, no comment on that one. Yep. And Kimbo says, sometimes the only way to teach a birdie how to fly is to kick it out of the nest.
That's what I was just thinking.
Nick says, Kim Spencer, Red Bull gave him wings. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that crack pipe made him fly out. Oof. What kind of run are you doing there, Kimbo? Whiskey, bourbon, brandy, wine, beer, vodka? Kimbo says, see, maybe Phil is my biological father. We think a lot
Ha ha
alike.
ha ha ha.
Kimbo says, it's winter rye and Irish oatmeal. That sounds good. I've only worked with rye a few times. Got some of it in that tote over there for a special occasion that I want to make. I got a bunch of liquid blue agave too, organic, that I need to use. Make a mezcal. Instead of tequila, I'll go do a mezcal. Does that have much flavor in there, Phil? Your batch?
Which batch?
Your plum.
The plum?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of plum in it.
Okay. Still bubbly though?
The airlock's pretty much dead, but it's still working.
Okay. Nick says tequila. Yeah, I found a recipe from a buddy of mine. It's actually Jose's grandpa. He's got a friend that makes a mezcal instead of tequila. And he's actually let me sip on a little bit of that. It's really good. So I'm going to go with that other route of mezcal instead of tequila. Kimbo says, after this, I'm doing basic sugar shine and work my way up teaching her. That's good. Simple steps is the best way. Yeah, blue agave ain't cheap here either. I found a Mexican store here that had some, and I talked to them, and I did a little bit of horse trading with them. They're happy. I'm happy. Both got what we wanted. Blue agave syrup. Yep. I just got to get the right yeast for that blue agave. That Mexican store, they're supposed to be getting some yeast from Mexico, southern Mexico, and that's the yeast I want to use, because that's about where those agave plants came from. So I want to keep it kind of somewhat traditional. Kimbo says it's starting to run now. What is it? 8 ounces throw out for 10 gallons. 8 ounces. 1,000 milligrams, I think it is. Or milliliters. Let me grab a jar. Look. $600, no. $500. Yeah, I think that's 500 milligrams. I got I got that one jar marked off, and that's the one I always use when I start running. Then that gets poured into my big half-gallon jars, because that's what I use for cleaning or lighting the fire. Let us know how that turns out, Kimbo. What proof that thing's coming off at. Again, the other way also to know is when you put your fingers in it and it's not slick and oily. Also the smell, there's a different smell with it too. When you're running a lot like us, you just kind of know what it is, especially at certain grains. The more brandies you do, usually you got a little bit more of the brandies you got to run off to be okay with that. I've got it written down somewhere. I haven't done any for a week and a half, so I kind of put that paper shit away. That way I don't lose the stuff. The last I did was that was that banana, pecan, and oats. The main grain in there was Milo. Then I did probably 20% oats in it. And then a bunch of bananas. I know my dad's fucking chickens love the shit out of it. They were all drunk as fuck. I don't think they ever had bananas either. Nick says, that's what I do. If it's oily and goes to the bucket for cleaning. Yep. Or hand sanitizer, all that shit. I get an infection in my hand from doing stupid stuff. I just wipe it down with fucking that stuff, sanitize it, sterilizes it, gives it a little bit of a burn. Heck, I have been used it a few times for wiping down plastic or metal pieces before I painted them. Used it for a cleaner. That way it evaporates. No sticky residue. Yep. Nick says that will work. I haven't seen Bam Bam in the comments for a couple of weeks. I hope he's doing better. I know he was having some heart issues too. His blood pressure was really, really low. He was trying to fall asleep too much. He's an Alabama man too. Might have to send him a message, see how he's doing. Steven says, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my heads and 4 shots, then I'm making hand sanitizer with aloe. Yep.
I got Bambi in my yard.
Mm-hmm. There's some deer jerky.
The bow's under my bed. The second I opened this door, Bambi would be off and walking or running.
Open up the door. She'll walk right on in. She'll have a drink with you, Phil.
Right. Right now, she's my lawnmower.
Yep. Need another dozen of them.
Yeah, come here, sweetheart. Come here, Bambi.
Come here, deer roast. She's getting awfully
Venison
balls.
turkey.
Yep.
She's a young one. She ain't even full size yet.
Yep. Nick says, yeah, I haven't seen him online in a while. Yeah, I think after we get off of here, I'll send him a message, see how he's doing. See if he'll even answer. I hope he's not in the hospital. Yep, there's dinner.
And now she's walking away.
She got one view of you, Phil. That's why.
I've been standing here in the window motionless. There she goes.
Yep. Hey. Well, Phil kicked himself out. Hit the wrong button again. Give him about 30 seconds. I'll check those messages a little bit later, Steven. If I try to bounce up in there and screw around, it kicks me out most of the time. So I'll check those that you sent me a little bit later. That way at least Phil's in here. Glad to see Kimbo's got a steel hand. That'll help him stay out of trouble. Oh, there's Phil. That don't look like Phil to me. That does.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button again.
Yep, I figured so. Steven says, heck with opening up the door. Just shoot right through the screen.
That ain't a screen. That's a glass window.
Nick says, the grass is greener on the other side of the street. Ha ha ha.
You know why the grass is always greener on the other side? Because it's fertilized with bullshit.
And that's how we ended up finding out why Phil crossed the road that night. He wanted to go see some bullshit. Yeah, you can't do that
That's
now, Phil. You got no one that'll help you.
Yeah, well, I promise Sonia no more reckless drinking. So I doubt if I'm going to end up in the ditch again.
Unless she puts you there. Kimbo says, I'm just happy to have her. Kimbo says, I'll come up. Steven says, well, that's all right. The arrow still go through the glass. He's just got to have it set up to where that door's open and they don't realize that it's open. Then all he has to do is just snipe them.
Right.
Depending on how many bugs fucking fly in this fucking goddamn bar.
I've been getting a lot of flies in the bar lately. Fruit flies going after the fresh fruit I keep in the bar.
That they probably smell the plums too.
Yeah. Well, the plums are under airlock, so I doubt it.
So when you do drink, what's the first thing you're gonna drink? Beer.
Uh-huh. Actually, I don't have any money to afford beer, so it'd probably be one of my shines.
Shines or some wine.
I got plenty of that.
Plus, it's harder to get really drunk if you just stick to wine.
Yeah.
You'd be pissing like a fucking rage at a machine.
Oh, my wine is almost as good as the shine. Like, my wine will fuck you up. Store-bought wines usually top there's 12, 16, and 18 ABV. And mine go up to 20, 21, maybe
Okay.
22.
Kimbo says, fuck wine hangover. Yeah, we're just trying to make sure that Phil don't get too fuckered up.
I'm on day
on
40 sober.
Yep. Sober-ish. He's still smoking.
Hey, as long as I'm smoking my brains out, I'm not drinking. So,
Till next week.
right.
And I think Phil just said, smoke if we got him.
Smoke break.
Cough break.
Drink it.
Yeah, I've been taking it easy tonight too.
Why?
I got a
You
little
got a
fucked up
hot
last
date
night.
later tonight?
No. Oh shit! I gotta go shut that water off. I'll be right back, Phil. Sing for us.
In 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't quite as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, Hickory said we can take 'em by surprise if we didn't fire our muskets till we looked 'em in the eyes. We held our fire till we seen their faces well. Then we opened up the squirrel guns and really gave 'em well. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't quite as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the places where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, we fired our cannons till the barrels melted down. Then we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. Stuffed his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind. When we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. Fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't quite as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. They ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the place where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Yogi Bear is dead. Boo Boo shot him in the head. Yogi Bear is dead. Boo Boo shot him in the head. Ranger Ricky saw the kill. Ranger Ricky saw the kill. From way up, Ranger Rick was on a hill. Ranger Rick was on the hill. Now Ranger Rick's on the run. Ranger Rick's on the run. 'Cause little Boo Boo's got a gun. Little Boo Boo's got a gun.
Your boo-boo's got a gun.
Yeah. Boo Boo killed Yogi, and Ranger Rick was a witness up on a hill. And now Boo Boo is chasing after Ranger Rick with a gun.
So boo-boo's Brandon then?
Ha 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 ha.
Ranger Rick, that sounds like Phil. So you're the
Ha
witness?
ha ha ha.
Nick says, yeehaw. You got a mash working off there, Nick? I know Kimbo, he's got his rye and Irish oats. Phil's got his plums. I don't got nothing mashing off yet either. I need to buy, what was it? I need to get some amylase. That's what I need. I've got plenty of yeast, plenty of sugar. I'll probably just do a sugar wash. I got that new cane sugar that one lady gave me. I haven't messed with that cane sugar ever before, so I kind of wonder what kind of flavor I'll get off of that. Nick says he wants to try pears. I gotta check and see how the pear trees are doing over by that small orchard. No one uses it, the orchard, anymore. They're just, he's retired and in a home, and she just don't go outside and fuck around with stuff. She don't can no more. Last time she tried to get a bunch of stuff, she fell and hurt her leg. Don't need her to fucking break a hip or something. They just live a couple of miles from my mom and dad's. So tomorrow I'll actually be able to go by there and see what's all going on with the fruit trees. I know a lot of the apple trees that she had, they froze. They got all fuckered up. So there's not very many apples on her apple trees. Plus, they're getting pretty fucking old. No one's been putting any fertilizer stakes in the ground to make it work better, too. Maybe that's what I ought to do. Do that this fall, and then do it again this spring. Double up on shit. So you got what, about half your supply from last year, Phil? You said that tree's not very covered.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully at least half.
Have any apples fallen yet?
I haven't walked over there to look, but I'm sure if they have, Bambi's already found them.
Fatten Bambi up so you can have some fucking deer roast, some deer jerky.
Uh-huh.
How about those blackberries? You gonna harvest those too?
No, I'm not even going to deal with blackberries. They've totally, I don't have a backyard anymore. It's nothing but blackberries now. I'd need a brush hog to reclaim the backyard.
Nick says my pear trees are loaded and should have enough to make a mash if the deer will stay away. Yep, same issue Phil has. Out there, I don't have too much of an issue. She's got an outside dog that's pretty aggressive, so the deer stay away. Actually, I need to check her fucking game cameras and see what other critters have been going to her pond. Because last year we caught mountain lion, bobcat, coyotes, badgers, raccoons. A few years ago, there was a moose in their backyard. They got a moose right now that's about 40 miles north of us. I'm surprised no one's tried shooting it. And Game and Parks has a tracker on it, so if they shoot it, they're going to be fucked. They're going to know right where that motherfucker's at. Same with a couple of elk. Some of the elk have migrated from South Dakota down here. Same with the moose. We've had some black bears around here a couple of years ago on the game cameras. You go down to the state line between Nebraska and Kansas, game of parks there, they released wolves a few years ago. So now they got wolves running around with mountain lions. They've been having some sheep and calf issues disappearing. And it's kind of easy to tell by the big paw prints. Yeah, on the Republican River, they released some wolves because the mountain lions weren't doing a good enough job keeping the Kansas fucking deer coming into Nebraska. I've seen one with my own fucking eyes. I was down there by the reservoir gathering up fucking wood for a bonfire. Heard fucking noise, was quiet. I seen a coyote. And then later I seen what he was doing. He was tracking a rabbit. I was getting ready to pick up all the wood and haul it out when I heard a big fucking break behind me. I slowly turned around, and about 25, 30 feet away from me was a fucking wolf. It was tracking the coyote and the rabbit. My ass pulled the gun out of the holster and convinced it to leave. I left that fucking wood there, went back to the campsite, grabbed the kids, and we got the fuck out of there. I said, we're not fucking camping. Not with those motherfuckers around. So the next time I go camping over there, it's going to be when there's much more people, and it's not going to be at that fucking campsite. I'll go to the campsite where there's showers and shit.
I hate noisy campground people. When they're blasting the stereo way too loud, you can hear it clear on the other side of the campground.
They don't get away with that there. That place has a noise ordinance. I've seen many people get arrested and fucking dragged out of there. It's always the out-of-staters, too. Always the out-of-staters. And you could tell because they're liberals. Phil's favorite type of people.
Not.
Yeah, we got a bad coyote here. We got some pasture lands that are real huge, and the coyotes are just overwhelmed inside there. Some of the ranchers, they've been telling us and showing us that coyotes are tearing the babies apart just as they're coming out of the moms, and they're so desperate they're trying to kill the fucking full-size heifers. So yeah, there's a small little ranch that I kind of help out with, getting rid of critters. That's one of the other things I got to do tomorrow too. Go down there, check mom and dad, see how that pool's doing. Go check the fucking trees, see how the fruit trees are doing. And then go over there and check game cameras for both places. See if there's something that needs to be eliminated. Never know around here. It's that time of year to where we got fucking idiots running around here to where I gotta fucking chase them off too. Nick says all the rain last month pushed the bears into the cities just north of him. Yeah, Tennessee's got major issues like that too. Gatlinburg especially. Fucking bears roam around there left and right. Nick says last deer season I found little hooves in the coyotes' shit. Yep. We got very low numbers of fucking deer around here because the coyotes are overwhelmed. A lot of the ponds here have that fucking algae infection, so they drink that, they get sick, they die off. And then we got poachers around here. They're shooting fucking little deer, not letting them fucking have a few years to fucking breed and come back. They're shooting fucking little deer with fucking two little horns on top of their fucking head instead of letting them mature 5 more years. That way they can have a trophy. Even the game warden and all them around here, the farmers and ranchers, they see anyone poaching, they go after them. And then we got all these fucking Somali motherfuckers around here that are fucking shooting fucking small fucking does and everything like that without a license. And then they fucking butcher it themselves. So anytime we see any of their fucking vehicles, we got to chase them motherfuckers off too. There's always some fucking dumbass that always got to fuck shit up for everyone else. Huh, Phil?
Yep. Like people that pollute and leave garbage in a campsite.
Yep. All you got to do is fucking burn the fucking garbage that's burnable.
Right.
Yeah. The diseases that the coyotes carry too. Yep. And then we had that fucking blue tongue around here that hit the deer too. So it was like 4 years in a row, just a lot of bad shit happened to all the deer. There's a few hot spots where there's plenty of deer, but they're few and far between. It's because fucking track. We don't let fucking outsiders in the areas. There's some areas where me and my family are the only ones allowed on the property. And if we see anyone, the owner said, shoot first. Shoot their tires, shoot their motors. Don't give a fuck. And I've done that a couple of times. Then they call the cops, and then they're busted for trespassing. Stupid dumbasses. Just because they don't see anyone there most of the time don't mean that they can fucking go there and be on someone else's property. So some of the time, me, my dad, half brother, we just go to the property, check, see if anyone's been driving around, check some of the fucking cameras. We've had some weirdos fucking try to fucking break into the old house out there too. So tomorrow will be a fun day of doing all that shit. Then I got to go shopping. Go deal with the butcher, see what kind of shit I can wheel and deal with him on. Nick says, yeah, deer are huge compared to what we have in the South. Yeah, we got some big fucking deer around here. Whitetail, they're the smallest, and then you have fuck, I'm brain dead now. Mule deer, those are huge. We've been getting more of them migrating from Wyoming and Colorado into Nebraska, western Nebraska, now even central Nebraska. But eastern Nebraska and southeast and northeast, very little deer. You got all the fucking city people fucking go out in the country fucking shooting. They just don't have no respect for fucking Mother Nature or people's fucking property. Shit, I didn't record my show for tonight. Do you have Butcher's Block where you are? I haven't heard that around here. Or at least around me, I haven't heard it. I know in Kansas they got something going on down there. That's by the Kansas and Oklahoma line. They're getting some infected hogs down there and infected deer. I don't know what the hell that is. But one hog gets infected, then everything gets infected, and they become like fucking zombies. They're out during the daytime and nighttime. Usually hogs are out at night. Nick says, I'm on 50 acres surrounded by national forest. That's awesome. I'm in town surrounded by dumbasses, except for a few good neighbors. Want to get out in the country as soon as that fucking paperwork for settlement shit starts working.
Just how far out in the country do you want to go? Because now I'm having flashbacks to Montana. Nearest neighbor was a mile and a half to the south. Next nearest neighbor was 3 miles to the north.
I found a property that I want, and it's fairly close to my mom and dad. It's right off the black, but the closest neighbor is 3/4 mile away. And I actually get along with that person. And then you go another mile beyond that, and that's where that small little orchard's at. I just want to be outside, like my boy said. I just want to go outside and pee sometimes. You don't get away with that in fucking town.
Straight jacket does.
Yeah. Straight jacket's unique though.
That and he is potty trained.
Yep. He's just naked all the time. Let's see. Nick says Butcher's Block usually have great prices on beef and pork. The one here we had started to process deer if you bring them. The one butcher that's closest to us, he can't do deer because him, his wife, and his daughter are allergic to fucking the deer fur. So to get deer processed, I usually do my own processing, but everyone else, they have to drive at least an hour away to get their deer processed, unless they do it themselves. Cutting up animals is easy. Anatomy's easy. You just got to have the gumption and the time for it. Hang it up in the old man's old shop, cover it up, let it fucking drip dry. After 2 days, fucking start cutting it apart. We got to run bags over stuff now because of fucking raccoons have fucking started getting into that fucking building. So set off a couple of fucking smoke bombs, chase them the fuck out, then lock it up, set up the fucking electrical wires. They get in there, they'll fucking be electrocuted. Nick says they built a second building just for the deer. They have to keep it separate from other meats. Yeah. Well, I guess we do have a butchery that's just right outside of town, but I've never dealt with them before. They they're friends with all the yup year people. I'd rather go somewhere where me and my dad built the building, built the kill room and all that. That and just, we still barter. He barters. People here, they don't barter. Plus, he needs some more work done to the building. They had a windstorm a couple of weeks ago, and I guess with the rains that they've been getting, it's been getting inside. So we gotta look at it. That's probably another thing they'll fucking have me do tomorrow too, is look at that and figure out what needs to be done for it. Then I got a neighbor here in town, couple of houses down. He wants to build a greenhouse, but he's got to get the specs approved from the fucking city, and then we'll go from there. Yep, I process all mine too. The only thing I don't process is the cows, because I just don't have the fucking time, patience to do the cows. Now, if we're just gonna, there's like 3 of us together, we'll process a cow, but most of it will usually end up being burger. That's usually when one of the fucking cows gets a broken leg or something and it can't be fucking utilized, and it'll be a bitch to fucking take it to a butcher. That's where the loader comes in, shoot it in the head, lift it up in the air, let it sit there for a few days, and then tear it apart, just like a deer. Just got to have bigger knives with the cows. And with that, I can just borrow my uncle's big saw. He's got one of those electric saws. He used to be a butcher years ago. That way we can quarter it up, cut the ribs out of it real quick. It makes it go a lot faster when you have a machine like his. Because if you go old school and fucking go to butcher a fucking cow, fuck, that's a long process. Phil, I think he gets all his meat from Walmart.
Unfortunately,
He's a Wally World person.
I, on my kind of budget, I don't have a choice.
Yep. Yeah, there was one time, what was it? Someone had ran over, oh, what was it? It's like, it was probably a 7-month-old calf that had got out and it was black and it got hit at fucking night by the older lady. And we had no choice there. We just fucking put it out of its misery because its backside was all broken up. Put it out of its misery, took out the guts, hung it in the air. 2 days later, we fucking skinned it and butchered it. That one wasn't bad because it wasn't too awfully big, but a full-size fucking cow, that's a lot of work for 1 or 2 people. I mean, if I had all the equipment that my uncle has, fuck, then that'd be no problem. But I gotta drive an hour to go fucking borrow equipment from him. Then, of course, he wants some of the process. He wants some meat he can process himself. But saving time, it does add up to it. But I don't have the money to spend to buy a fucking $4,000 piece of equipment like what he's got. He's got a whole setup. He's got it. Oh, what was that? His setup's like a 6x8 trailer. It's all sanitized. It's got cleaning bags, rolling paper, all that shit in there. All the big knives, the sharpeners, all that, the spray stuff to clean it, sanitize everything. Stainless steel trays that unfold out. He's got all sorts of shit. When he was a butcher, that plant was getting shut down. So there were some of the guys were able to buy some of the equipment from him at a discount price. That's how he acquired all that stuff. The only thing he had to do is buy fucking that trailer. He's had it ever since. Yeah, we reinforced the sides, and it's got a stainless steel hanging rack inside there on 2 sides in the back or in the front when you walk in. And then he's got that big air conditioner up on the top too, so he can keep shit cool in there. So while you're processing stuff, you're not sweating your ass off. You're in a cool, confined area. But it's a bitch to fucking clean, especially if you don't have someone to help you with it. Which usually I never have help. Because everyone wants to be lazy. They want to sit on their ass, just watch the work, and then expect to get some of the product. They would pull and abandon. Ding, 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 Phil.
Prost. Or do you want the real ding ding?
I was letting you do the ding ding.
Oh, just because I got the fancy ding ding?
Yep, because you're not doing nothing else. You're just smoking yourself. Nick says cheers. I hope Eric's dad isn't in the flood zone either. Was there very much water getting up to where Sonia's place was at?
She said it was like a couple blocks from her.
Well, that sucks. Does her boy live with her, or how's all that work, Phil?
No, her sons live elsewhere. It was just her and her dog in the house.
How is her dog going to get along with your panda?
That's a issue that her and I have discussed. Her dog wants to be friends with all the other dogs, whereas Panda wants to fight all the other dogs.
Well, that's going to suck. Yeah, Nick, that's in Indiana. That's where Sonia lives. Is that southern Indiana, Phil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shelbyville.
Shelbyville. That sounds like a horror movie name.
Oh, kind of like Amityville Horror House.
Yeah. Steven says, hey, guy, I'm going to call it a night. My internet's starting to crash for some reason. I'm going to call it a night. Take my meds. See y'all later. You have a good one, Steven. Take care.
Later, Steven.
Nick says good night. Yeah, we won't be on here too much longer. Phil's just talking our ears off.
Ha ha ha.
Nah, I got a longer day, so I can't get all fuckered up tonight. And get up, go do all those fucking errands. See what kind of meat he's got in there. See what kind of wheeling and dealing we can get done. I think, if I remember correctly, he had some people bring in some lambs, some sheep. I haven't cooked lamb in a while. Plus, he just had a bunch of hogs brought in too, so he'll have plenty of fucking hog meat. Every other week, he switches it up to hogs and then beef.
Beef is expensive nowadays.
Yep. Brand new baby calf is almost $1,300 here, Phil.
Shit. I remember when they were like 500.
I remember when they were $150. All I'd do is go to the dairy, get a fucking calf, $150 cash. If they weren't fucking females, they fucking sold them cheap. Just get rid of them. Go there, buy a couple of them, set them out in the pasture, let them get big and fat, and turn around, fucking sell one and have the other one butchered. That way it paid for everything.
Oh.
And then repeat the same process the next year. Did that in high school.
Yeah.
Good way to make money. That, and I knew what pasture it was at, so I knew what it was getting in there. Never had an issue. Nick says I was moving and came up to cool off this evening and saw y'all on mowing in the morning. I mowed a couple of days ago, but it was in the evening. I seen that it was going to rain that night, so I mowed. It was probably 6 o'clock in the evening here, but it was nice and cool. There was a cool front coming through, and it was moving slowly to where I got my yard completely mowed before it rained. Yep. I'll be right back, Phil. Sing, dance, do whatever. I'll be right back.
I don't know, what should I sing or sing about? I can't drive 55. Fuck. I can't even think of a damn song. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Relax, said the night man. We are programmed to receive. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. Or a song me and one of my high school friends wrote. We named the song Captain Flash. Long before I even became a captain, or even thought I'd be a captain. So, it was a bright and sunny day. They were looking and wanting to play. The town was dry and they wanted to get high. Then they heard of a man named Captain Flash who is said to have a magical stash. He's taken many people on heavy trips with pills and buds and opium dips. He will hypnotize you, mesmerize you, draw your powers away. Look into his eyes, then you realize he's with you and he's here to stay. Captain Flash will never go away. And then with a tug of his ear, he said, looky what's here. We got uppers and downers, round and rounders, PCP and LSD. All of them mixed very generously. Then to avoid the vice, he said, let me give you some advice. Take the drugs and run, kids. Look, it can really be fun. But you better watch and cover your ass, or your first job will be your last. Because he will hypnotize you, mesmerize you, draw your powers away. Look into his eyes, then you realize with you and he's here to stay. Captain Flash will never go away. And then Glenn would go off in a really bad guitar riff. Bum 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 Iran. Bum 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 Iran. Let's bomb Iran again and again. Make a stand. Blow their sand to clear up to the sky high. Oh. I think it was some kind of Mustang GT that thinks he's a hot rod, just revved up so high he did a double backfire, like a double gunshot. Car backfire. Pop, pop.
I'm back, Phil.
Uh-huh. I got some wannabe hot rod down the street that revved up his engine and did a double backfire. Pop, pop.
You can get a calf for 400. You can't get it nowhere around here, Midwest. They're expensive here. And that's just a week old calf. Heifer that's pregnant, that's $3,600. And that's a small heifer. Nick says, that's what I was trying to do. Beat the rain, but it's hot as fire. This old man can't handle the heat. Yep, understandable. Nick wants to know, Phil, are you gonna plan on relocating, or is Sonia gonna relocate?
Sonia's planning to move here.
Especially now after all these damn floods.
The floods and the tornadoes.
Yep. Nick says, where's the dial to change the songs?
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, we're all eating here late tonight. We're just gonna do fish fillets. Put those in the oven. Started the deep fat fryer. Do some fish fillets, some fries, and then some corn. And then tomatoes and fresh orange peppers. My jalapenos are starting to come on pretty good too. I got them on the south side of the house, separate from everything else. Got those mineral totes, and I got 1, 2, 3 peppers in each mineral tote. Last I seen in that one tote, there was about 40 fucking jalapenos growing. Yep, homegrown tomatoes. All sorts of different types. Got cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, Romas, celebrities, yellows, Cherokee purples, and beef masters. 3 different types of tomato plants or cucumbers, and 3 different types of sweet bell peppers. The squirrels dug up half my fucking cucumbers, so I had to keep fucking replanting them. And then they killed off my fucking goddamn Indian corn. So this fall, when all the leaves are gone off the trees, I'm going to be going squirrel hunting. I'm going to eliminate every motherfucker that's on this fucking planet that's anywhere near my garden. I'll put that fucking scope on that good pellet gun and I'll be sniping them across the fucking road. Little bastards. Then I got 2 liberal fucking neighbors that fucking feed the fuckers. Nick says I'm going to start calling you Farmer Roy. Basically lived on a farm when I was growing up, helping out a lot of the old timers. I was always in some ranch or on someone's farm doing something, either picking up pipe, or fixing fence, chasing fucking calves or hogs, shooting prairie dogs, preventing the fucking calves and cows fucking breaking their legs. Nick says liberals have ruined everything they touch. Yep. Wait till they want to go in Phil's bar.
I would not allow a single one in this bar. Or if they do manage to get past me, pretend that they're one of us. Yeah, it don't take long for me to find a liberal, especially when you listen to what they say, watch what they do, especially if you can put like a mini video camera on them and watch everything they do for the next 24, 48, 72 hours. Most all of them will prove themselves to be liars, cheats, thieves, hypocrites, communists, mental cases, fakes, frauds, and scammers.
And you forgot the transgenders.
Yeah, well, that falls under mental cases.
Yeah, those are special mental cases. Prairie dogs around here, they have all sorts of different diseases here. No one around here eats prairie dogs. They don't look right. Plus, they eat their own. So, yeah, we've had some people from down south move up here, tried eating them, and ended up getting really sick. So we just shoot them. They're a nuisance. We shoot them to feed the fucking prairie chickens. That and a sight in a new scope too. I got a couple of guns I need to re-sight in before fucking deer season. That way, if I fucking catch anyone on Kingsley's property or the other properties, I can fucking shoot their goddamn fucking tires out. Had one guy fucking hunt on that property, shot the deer that I was fucking stalking, took a picture of it, and then I seen it. I called the fucking game warden. We went over to his place, and game warden wanted to see the deer, and he's like, "Well, I already checked it in." It's like, "Yeah, you were on illegal land." It's like, "No, I wasn't." The picture he took of it, you could see my chainsaw was still sitting there on that property. And I showed him on Facebook. This is the picture he showed. And he's like, "Yeah, that's illegal property." Took the fucking deer, gave it to me, and he got arrested. He started whining and bitching, so he took all his fucking guns. He's not allowed to fucking go hunting or fishing for another 4 or 5 more years. He was lucky the fucking game warden didn't take his fucking brand new side by side. That would have really hurt his ass. Yeah, he's a true dumbass. His daddy has money, so he thought he could get away with shit. Nope. Because we got paperwork that's laminated that says these are the only people allowed on this property. Anyone else that's seen on this property, I by here give permission for them to shoot their tires out or shoot their motor out. And it was drawn up by lawyers. So I'm all good on that.
Oh, that reminds me. What did you think of that video I sent you about the guns for the perimeter system?
I don't remember that. How far ago was that, Phil?
It was maybe a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, maybe.
I'll have to look back and see it. You got to remember, I
Okay.
got brain damage, Phil. My memory, if I don't write it down, I ain't going to remember it.
Yeah, well, it's like motion activated and tracking, where guns pop up and you can shoot the intruder, and it's got facial recognition for being safe. Like you can program
Oh, it was shooting out those round bullets.
Yeah, the in the video is pepper balls
Yeah,
or
I
rubber
remember
bullets.
that now.
Yeah.
We could use some of those around here. You could use
So
one
pop up.
backyard
Oh,
for
I like the ones
all fucking deer.
I like the ones that was a double gun and it popped up like a sprinkler.
There's somewhere that sells guns like that. I just can't remember. I seen it online somewhere. Just can't remember. But they weren't cheap either.
Yeah, I think in the video it said something about making it safe for kids to be around playing and not activate it, or the mailman.
I know quite a few people that don't like their mailman. I think the mailman would have a bad time. Quit bringing me bills, motherfucker.
Right.
That would be fun.
It's extremely rare that the mailman will bring good news.
Yep. Hell, I'd fucking attach that to my own personal vehicle while I'm fucking shopping. I can see who the fuck. All right, go after that motherfucker. We've had a lot of people around here put those fucking stupid flyers in people's fucking windows for stupid shit. That would be one of the main people I'd fucking want to get shot. Rolling a cigarette, Phil?
Yeah.
You can tell he's concentrated.
Uh-huh.
Now you just got to wait 20 minutes to smoke it, Phil.
Uh-huh.
You drink much more of that orange stuff, you're going to turn into a fucking orange, Phil.
Yeah, well, I got less than about maybe a quarter of the bottle left. This flavor, anyway. And it's time for Phil to get a refill.
All this crazy weather, we have a lot more people on. But you got Eric dealing flooding. Not got something going on there too. Straight Jacket, it's so hot. He's dealing with his computer issues and streaking.
Any word from David Dance lately? Any word from David Dance lately?
I seen something on Ladies' Night.
Yeah, because David Dance is only okay. Sonia's right in the middle between David Dance and Freight. An hour and a half each way.
Oh,
north or south?
I'll be right back, Phil.
Yeah, huh? I got a refill.
Nick says, well, folks, I believe I'm going to call tonight. You're more than welcome to be in here anytime, Nick. You sound like an interesting guy. Anytime we're on, if you want to jump on, let us know. If you're not on our friends list, send us a message or a request. You'll be more than well liked in this group. As long as you can talk a little bit more than Phil, you'll get along perfectly fine.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, Phil usually talks a lot more, but that's usually when he's been drinking. Now that he's stoned, he talks less.
No, it's about the opposite. Now that I'm stoned, I'm actually talking more.
Yep. Nick, you have a good one. Take care. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go check the food.
At least I'm upright and not passed out. And I'm also 40 days sober. I'm smoking, not drinking. I'm stoned, not drunk. Oh, they built the ship Titanic and they built her out of steel. And they said no storm could ever kill her keel. But the Lord put up his hand and he said this boat will never stand. It was sad when the greater ship went down. Oh, it was sad. It was sad. It was sad when the greater ship went down to the bottom of the husbands and wives. Little children lost their lives. It was sad when the greater ship went down. Well, they're off the coast of England and headed for the shore when the rich refused to mingle with the poor. So they sent them down below where they'd be the first to go. It was sad when the greater ship went down. It was sad, it was sad. It was sad when the greater ship went down to the bottom of the uncles and aunts. Little children lost their pants. It was sad when the greater ship went down. Well, the lines were all up. The first mate tried to wire, but the lines were all afire, and the captain shouted, "Women and children first." And yeah, that song's so old I can't remember the rest. That train done left the station.
That old ass train left the station.
Uh-huh.
So were they expected more bad storms tonight there for the Indiana area?
From the forecast I saw, hold on, I can check it here real quick, maybe. Severe T storms.
Yeah, we're supposed to get storms tonight again too. They've been just barely missing us, just going north of us. We'll probably stay on in about another 8 or 10 more minutes. Unless someone jumps in. Got Nick. He went to bed. Steven, he went to bed. Kimbo's teaching how to make fucking liquor. He's running liquor right now. So we got only a few people watching. Who's all out there? Throw your name out. Say hi. Quiz Phil. Give him a fucking
Yeah,
song
alright.
that stump.
What? You told me to
Try to get-
sing.
I know. I told, and like I just said, have someone say a song, see if Phil remembers it. See if we can stump you. Oh.
Oh, that won't be hard to do, considering I don't like much of the '90s or to now, unless it's maybe country. I like country rap right now, but I can't remember any of those either.
Someone's a little fried.
Yeah,
Feels a little crispy.
yeah. Phil's stoned. I'm stoned, not drunk.
Yep. And not falling on his ass lately.
Not falling on my ass tonight.
Unless you trip over Panda.
Right. And it's my
So
guess she's right on. It's my
How's
guess
that
she's
going to work between the two dogs, though?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to teach Panda to try to be nice.
And let me guess, her other dog is a small lubby-dubby dog?
Like a black lab.
Oh, that's not too bad. I was thinking it was going to be one of those miniature motherfuckers. That way, Panda, one bite would eat the dog.
Right. Panda would kill Taco Bell easier than the raccoon she killed under the bar.
When's the last time you tried to get Panda to like another dog?
Anytime one goes by and she gets too wound up, I have to run out there and grab her. Try to calm her down.
That's going to suck. She might have to be in a
Thankfully.
kennel.
Yeah, well, now Panda's so old, she sleeps all night and then most of the day.
So she acts like you?
Ha 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 ha.
11 more minutes for 3 hours. That's where we'll probably shut it off unless someone jumps in here. I did send the link to Eric, Gliz, Lisa, Charlene, and there's someone else too I sent. I can't remember. Scully. He's been working a lot, just like Jason Costa been working. And just like that, we have 4 people watching. 3, 2. Say that and numbers go down.
Ah,
Yeah, because I think
well.
Lisa, when Lisa messaged me, she said that she messaged Mark that she probably wouldn't be able to make it on his show tonight because she was working on some
Oh.
breaks. And of course, living in the mountains, you got to have brakes. That would be a shitty ordeal.
You know, as cold and wet as especially the cold, as cold as this summer's been, I'm expecting a severe winter.
Yeah. Charlene says, "What? I heard my name." Hey, Charlene.
Hello, Charlene.
I got to go check the fish fillets. I'll be right back, Phil.
Anyways, smoking my brains out. And for the record, this is day 40 sober. Smoking, not drinking. I'm stoned, not drunk. I'm too blind to read the comments, so I have to wait for Roy to come back to see what the comments say. Wish I knew which button it would make the screen bigger. Anyways, I'm in the upper 70s. Sun shining, blue sky, a little bit of wildfire smoke, haze. Yeah, Phil's stoned and zoning out. Phil's having a hard time focusing, especially when I keep on tripping down memory lane. And there goes Phil tripping down memory lane again. So, Phil needs to stay focused. Focus for the song, Phil. Puff the stoner dragon lived by his weed and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hashish. Little Jackie Paper couldn't roll no more. With a great big huff and puff, Jackie's ass was no more. Rise up, Guten Gleeten Glocken Globen. Rise up, gather round, rock this place to the ground. Burn it up, let's go for broke. Watch the night go up in smoke. Rock on, rock this mania. No serenades, no fire brigades, just pyromania. Come on, what do you want? What do you want? I want rock and roll. Yeah, you betcha. Long live rock and roll. Rock of Ages, still a rolling. We got the power, we got the glory. Can you feel it? Say yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that train just left the station too. Riding across the land, kicking up sand, sheriff's posses on my tail 'cause I'm in demand. One lonely beastie I be, all by myself without nobody. Sun's beating down on my baseball hat. The air's getting hot, beer's getting flat. Looking for a girl, I ran into a guy. He said his name's MCA. I said howdy. He said hi. And now that train left the station. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. I'm having flashbacks of that movie going through my head. Anyways, um, for some reason now I can't even remember Stairway to Heaven. It's been a while since I did that one. Well, I know you heard this born out of line. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that one. I'm only going to reserve a couple of songs just for Sonia. Anyways, let's see what else. What else? In other Moonshiner news, Farm to Bottle is August 28th and 29th. That's next week. And since I can't get the damn truck sold yet, well, looks like I ain't gonna make it. What else is happening in Moonshiner news?
Phil going crazy.
Yeah. What do you mean going? Already been there and back.
Okay, you can go back to Looney Bin.
Nope.
Charlene
Not
was
going
asking,
there.
"Do you see the comments, Phil?"
No, the screen's so small. It looks like I need a fucking microscope just to try to figure it out.
She was commenting, "Sing, Phil, sing."
I did.
I know, I heard. I was running the deep fat fryer.
I got one of those. It's like a French fry deep fryer.
Yep.
But it's like brand new, never used, and put away. Fucking, I never use it.
We use
I
it
re-
around
I
here quite often during the summertime.
The only way I would pull it out to use it is if I was to like get a bigger bar where I can set up a mini kitchen, then so I can make fries or other food in the bar.
Yep, that's what I was doing. Steak fries, crinkle fries, curly Arby fries, and then I had to do my mushrooms.
But I need a bigger bar to do it because my bar is already way too fucking small. I'm outgrowing myself.
Well, that's the other thing with you and Sonia. Are you guys going to be moving to a different place or what?
Eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely, after 13 years of hell in this house, I want out. Problem is, it's also my financial prison.
Yep. Does that mean Sonia's going to sell her house?
Either that or rent it out. Or give it
Yeah,
to
but
her
this
son.
just then you'd have to have insurance and all that other bullshit. Then you got to deal with renters if they fucking torch the place. You still going over there in September to visit her?
If I get his truck sold, it'd be next week.
Oh shit. I didn't realize time was flying by that bad. So is Brandon going to be your best man then?
Hell no.
That would be your other son, huh?
Yeah, the adopted one.
You have to invite all those crackhead friends of yours.
No, not.
That would be one hell of a clusterfuck.
Uh-huh.
Squirrel and all them telling Sonya stories. Nope, that's why we're moving.
Right. Like I said, this house has been my 13 years of horror. This house has been a nightmare for 13 years.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, the second you leave, the next day they both die off. Someone gets the house fucking dirt cheap. That would be your luck, Phil.
Well, my landlord just had a pacemaker put in right after I was at the hospital. So my landlord's going to be around for a while longer.
Well, that sucks. You might have to drop that price another $100 and refresh it and see if someone bites on it then.
Instead of $4,000, make it $3,900.
Yeah. That way it's refreshed. It's a little bit more price gouge out of it. But then I would hold it there for a while. Who knows? Maybe the next day someone comes up and writes you a check for it.
Most of all the responses I get on the ads is they ask the mileage, and that's the end of them.
Have you driven it any?
The day I got it running, or the next day after, I should say. I did 6 miles out, 6 miles back, so 12 miles round trip. And I found out real quick that after being parked for so many years, it's going to need a brake bleed got to bleed the brakes. Because you go to step on the brake, and the first pump there's nothing there. Second pump you start feeling it coming in. Third pump you got your brakes.
Yeah. Well, you know how to do that, don't you, Phil?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm old enough. Yeah, I figured it out real quick, didn't I?
See if your other son will come over and help you with that.
I already texted him about it, and he said he would, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Well, he's also got that baby.
Yeah, he's doing he's a family man now.
Yep. Well, sometimes that needs to be done. You got to keep mama happy and the baby happy. So when is Sonia thinking she's going to move to you?
Last time I think she said something about this holiday season.
Okay. You haven't been keeping very good on smoking one cigarette an hour, Phil.
Yeah, I know.
Getting a little stressed out about not selling the truck yet?
Right. And bills are going up.
Yep.
Like right now, I'm worried about the power bill and the truck insurance.
Yeah, we just got all those paid. Power bill's not, that's the last bill of the month. The rest of the week and weekend, I got to work. I got to make money. You can always go work at Walmart, Phil, be a door greeter.
Ha 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 ha.
Get your shit and get out of my store.
Exactly. Get in, get what you need, and get the fuck out.
I think you'd be a good door greeter, especially with all those rainbow haired idiots coming and going.
One of my biggest pet peeves at the store is walking behind slow people or road hogs, taking up both sides of the aisle, right down the middle, road hog.
I could easily see you doing that, Phil. Just to piss people off. Use your cart, fucking swerve one way, swerve the other, swerve one way, swerve the other.
Right. There's been more than a few times I've made the cart do power slides just to get around corners.
So what are you going to eat tonight for supper, Phil?
Leftover chili mac.
We'll go to 3:20 and then we'll call it a night unless someone jumps in. So
All right.
2.5 minutes. My power thing just popped on saying I'm down to 15% power.
No, my phone's plugged in.
I know,
And
but I've
fully
been
charged.
late. If I leave it plugged in and we're on here very long, it fucking fucks with my messenger and boots me out.
Ah,
Oh, they're spraying for mosquitoes. I hear the truck going by. About fucking time. Side of the mountain, huh?
I'm gonna go check the weather real quick.
All right. We'll give it another minute or two. Then we'll go backstage. Call it a night.
Winds blowing west to east, and some incoming clouds. Other than that, blue sky.
Tornadoes. Tornadoes for Phil. Tornadoes for Phil.
Not, never. That'll never happen here.
Never say never, Phil.
Although there was one freak tornado that hit Seattle about a year or two ago.
There's been tornadoes hitting the Appalachian Mountains, which is usually very rare, but it's been happening a lot more. Well, I think we're going to call tonight, Phil. That way you can go hang out with Panda.
All right.
So, appreciate everyone hanging out with us, watching us, putting up with us. You all have a good one. Good night, Charlene and
Later.
Richard. Later.
Later.